Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a very fine cup of tea, the good old reliable cuppa. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes, a series where we attempt to break out facilities not made by me. This is Prisoner Richardson, prisoner number breath 16301424, and I've paused it because this is the heli-only prison which I've been sent over to take a look at, and apparently it's experimental. Whether that's code for it doesn't work or is insecure, we shall have to see. However, what is of note is that we're on a non-island facility, but we are coming in via helicopter, and there's 4 locked road barriers to get out from the north. So I'm guessing that the main security feature is just a lot of wall and a lot of barriers. So let's just see what we can do in terms of getting out of the facility. We'll have to have a little look around, see what we can find in terms of tools or any weaknesses. Immediately I'm seeing the reception here and all of this without any metal detectors. In fact, I'm not seeing any metal detectors whatsoever. In fact, looking at it, it seems to be more of like a town design. We've got what appears to be sort of little houses on the left, which is interesting. We've got, well, the bed right next to the entrance. I would have thought it'd been around the corner, but there you are. You've got like seating areas, TVs, bird cages, pretty much everything you need. In fact, that wouldn't surprise me if this is rated at the like max level, but yeah. Anyway, apparently we are being brought around to, or we've actually been brought on the. Oh, I was going to say on the footpath, but then the game's going to put us in here and then immediately take us to somewhere else because that's what's going to happen. Apparently, this is not our cell. Anyway, we're going to go where we actually should be. And whoa, do you see that? That was prisoner Bezic here, and I'm fairly confident they were going to attack us, maybe. I think they had their hands up. Interesting. Okay, so this is actually our cell. This is, yeah, as I said, our new home, and you know what? It is actually quite nice. Do we actually want to escape from here? Yes, we have to try. That's the mandate of the series. So we've got security-wise. I'm seeing the guards going pretty quick. I don't know if the super guard speed is on. And they're physically not super guards because of their size. There's body armor. There's tasers. So far, I've not seen any snipers. That's a dead body, and also unconscious there as well. We've got a perimeter wall and I think another perimeter wall. I think it's 2 sets of perimeter wall. We've also got an exhausted doggo, 2 exhausted doggos, different types of doggos as well. So it's a random doggo set. And there's another. All the dogs are exhausted by all accounts. So tunneling, could we get out via tunneling? I mean, it is possible, I think. Oh, I like all these chess tables on here. Like, that's pretty good. What's this here as well? This is the entrance way where there's, like, processing and such. We've got, obviously, mixed category of inmates. There's that guy getting knocked unconscious. No stun buttons, though, I'm noticing. So, yeah, all of this here is set to staff only. And I'm just going to have a look around, truth be told. Oh, hang on, look at that. That is potential weakness. So you've got all of these guys stationed at a door that isn't opening. But if we were to go in here, this isn't staff only either. So basically, we're now into. This feels like this should be staff only. This feels like an error, either in planning or in the save file. We'll make no judgment. So this door here is obviously, well, one of the potential ways out. We could literally just smash through it, I think, because there's no one really to stop us. If there was a sniper tower, I'd be worried, but, well, there isn't. This thing here, whatever's going on here, it could be locked shut, perhaps, but not too sure. I just waiting for that guard to do that. I'm just going to follow it round. There's another dead body, and oh, there's like an airlock system here. There's a laundry there, so we can go for an escape attempt via tunneling. I'm just going to pick it up while we're around, and I'm just following this thing here. So you've got door servos and remote access doors only, and here, and whatever this thing happens to be. We've got some fences, so let me just double check something. Extras and map settings. Escape plans are not on, so if you were strong you can't climb over the fences. I may turn that on. For the escape attempts we've allowed ourselves that luxury, but I don't think we're going to be needing it, truth be told. There's a big deliveries, garbage and exports area. The wall still goes all the way around. We've got an infirmary, we've got a classroom. It's actually quite a large design, but going by the performance of it, it's not actually overstaffed or over populated with prisoners, which you would expect considering the size of the cells or dormitories, I guess, the houses. interesting morgue setup here. I don't know what's going on there. Don't know what's going on in here. This is another clone of what we've seen above. So this could be protective custody. It could be death row, supermax. Who knows? Just following this around, we've got parole with visitation here. So that's interesting. So this is probably yes. So this here, I'm guesstimating that this helipad is set to visitors only, so the visitors can come to there, and look at that, that's pretty cool. Let me just have a quick look in, and yeah, so we can't go past all of these booths. I do like this. I do like the design of this one. That may have to be I may take inspiration. What I mean is steal the design in the future, because I like the look of that, and it's actually not. I was going to use the word space efficient. I mean, it is and isn't at the same time. It is, considering, I guess, the difference in layout. Anyway, we're going to go down here, and then once again we've got this, which is another 4 road barriers that are all locked closed, and we can see a way out there. So that to me, when we started up the top, where there was that door, and then there was loads of remote access doors all the way around. That is just a sort of, I think that's deliberate. I think we're supposed to look at that and think that's the way out. I don't think it is. I'm not convinced. I mean, is it though? Is it a double bluff by the creator? Here's another one of those sort of isolated. There's 2 of them. Sort of isolated cell. Like cell block type of things. Okay, I want to start to farm some points, basically. Although I can punch trees, I can't. Oh yeah, there you go, protective custody. So I'm gonna basically just punch some of the stuff around here. And considering that how far other people are away, I'm not too bothered about them detecting us and doing that, because then I can just end the fight and then just basically get all of these points here. We've got another layout on this one. I'm just going to go and smash that up and smash that up. And these, for some reason, I don't know why, but not the fences. There is swimmer, but we don't need it. Oh, another laundry as well. Yes, we've got, like I say, I think we should farm points first before I do anything else. Let me go in here and start breaking things. So radios, paintings. Apparently paintings are really, really strong. They're actually stronger than they're actually stronger than the metal bars. And sorry to come in, Clegg, Norman, maybe. Oh, we've been tased. Skip punishments, and sadly we will lose our 2. Our 2. Ropes there. Okay. I mean, as I said, tunneling is possible, I feel, but I'm not too sure if it's the way we're going to go. I'm not going to obviously pick up swimmer, so I don't need like a complete barrage of points. Just break on these things here, and then we'll end that, and then quick instigator. We only need a couple more points for skilled fighter, so I might as well pick that up. And then like I said, do I go for an escape via tunneling? It feels like it would be rude not to at least make a singular attempt, considering I know of at least 2 libraries. 2 laundries. Okay. Alright, I just need to find them again, though. I know one was on the right-hand side, and then there's another over here, it feels like. There's a... even better, there's a... say even better. This map is absolutely huge, isn't it? This is a... This is an area that we may struggle utilising. This is a workshop, and I'm considering trying to get stuff from it. Now, what you've seen me do there is break, because of the staffing, the lack of staffing, I would maybe go as far as to say... it doesn't matter, they're repairing it. I was going to say, what we could probably do is break these and then end the fight, and then run through them and it won't set them off. I think that is very possible, but it may not be overstaffed with guards, but there was certainly some workers in and around the area to quickly repair that. Obviously, just going up and down here to try and find anything actually. I found the drill, but I've yet to find anything else. It must be quite painful running across the saws like that. Ugh. I mean, that's like a Bond villain type of thing to do. Right, okay. Well, apparently I've just totally missed all of the stuff then, haven't I? Is one there? No. Okay. This is curious. Well, I'm just going to have to forget about it, aren't I? So I'm going to drill that, and then... Why can't I end the fight? End fight. And then I can go through that. It's not going to set it off. Canteen, common room. Let's attempt something. And it's going to be a bit of an escape via tunneling. I'm not convinced, as I said, this is the way to do this. But at least if we make a singular attempt at it, then I've, you know... oh, big pipework as well. Yeah, at least if I make an attempt at it, I'll sort of get off my mind. So I'm just going to dig across and then up. I could follow the large pipework up, and that might be more efficient, but it's also going under walls, and I'm not too sure whether or not that is the way to go or not. So we've done that. I'm not, because of where things are, I'm not convinced that the guards are going to be able to see us as we work, so I'm not bothered about having to jump in and out the tunnel where necessary. So I believe the laundry was here. Yeah, so there is a laundry that's quite close to our home. And it is a house. Is there loads of guards still around there? Yeah, that's problematic. Still haven't found the other one, and I will go ahead and have a look at that. You can see there were some dogs there running past, so there's definitely doggo units in play. Alright, well, we'll just tunnel up. I mean, we are in a position where we can tunnel, obviously, because we've got no foundations to really deal with. We've also got, as far as I can tell, no dog patrols around this area, but also good access to tunneling equipment. There's a lot of large pipe. You can see how far we've managed to get with just, well, this was done with just one rope and an electric drill. That's how far you can go when it's outside. The problem that we'll encounter is the mid-sentence beverage. Yeah, the problem we'll encounter is the northern area where we have, well, oh, there's laundry there. It's right here. Perfect. Yeah, it's the northern area where we'll have the perimeter wall. Having to go through that is going to be, yeah, a problem. Look at that. That's cool. That is really good. Also, loads of CCTV in this sort of central courtyard. This feels like we should load it up after the fact, just to see what it's like. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Oh, perfect. So there's a much smaller workshop just south of our building, which means that, and also, you notice, no metal detectors. Another weakness in the design. Not just because we can obviously pick up tools for... We can pick up tools for our escape, but also we can pick up tools for fighting as well. So, just to navigate ourselves, we just go down the street and then around. That's what we do. I do think that even though the main road barrier is strong, I do think we could probably tunnel. So we could probably break into that and get through it, just because of the size. I don't know how far it is to the next... Well, to where we need to go. It is quite a way. Well, we can see how quick it was to go through that pipe. We've had a prison recently, actually, where we've seen the damage you can have. No, this is a problem. Yeah, you see the damage you can experience when it comes to the large pipe work. So what I'm going to do I? So this here is the perimeter wall. There's 2 of them, which means at least 8 items. But if I dig around, it'll be a lot quicker, because I'm going under barrier. I think that's the way forward. I do think that's the way forward. Let me go ahead and grab some more tools. And I'm just feathering the throttle here, as it were. Yeah. I haven't really talked about the regime. It appears to be quite free, which is good. Central courtyard, into the workshop. I'm just going to go straight into the workshop and grab probably, well, the first two items. There's no metal detectors, so, well, actually no, not in the first two items, because one of the first items was a shiv. So we'll pick up a hammer, and we'll pick up a screwdriver, and we'll leave again as the guards. There's no guard taser certification for those guys. They haven't been through the training, they haven't got tasers. Well, I assume it's that. It could be potentially a funding issue. I don't know what the funding is like in the facility. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. What I should have done, I should have went back to the main area and checked the distances, because now I'm going to have to dig around, like up and down and around again instead of diagonal. Or I could go diagonal from here, couldn't I? No, stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. So, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's bad. So I've accidentally just dug up. Right. That was a big error on my part. Will we get away with it? So you can see here, I'm tunneling around the perimeter wall and going underneath. There's another perimeter wall. There's that. And we're out. That's been a bit of prison architect escapes. Okay. Prisoner Richardson is out. No victims. Total score is 56. 15 hours and 19 minutes. Let's load that into the standard mode and we'll see what it looks like. So here we are, we've loaded up, and yes, it is a very large map indeed. We were situated, I think, around about here, and we just come down and across, and that was our place we most frequented, the laundry here. Apparently the guards were probably looking at us thinking, they're a very clean person. And then you've got the other workshop here. We also did have a look over here. Yes, there's your laundry, and I mentioned about all of this, these airlocks here. They're all to do. Are they not actually wired up? Let's have a look. Wiring, they are not wired up. Okay. Now, again, I'm not going to say that is an error. It might just be because I'm missing maybe a mod of some kind, or yeah, maybe. Or maybe it is like this for this very reason. It is experimental. Look at all that. There's that road barrier. All locked. So if we click on it, it's all been locked shut. So we came in here, which that does feel like that should have been staff only like that. But again, don't know if it's a problem with the save file, it's intentionally that way, or let's say a lack of some sort of mod. But yeah, I think we could have come here, if we had a lot of the traits, smash up, basically take out both these guards and then just go through that road barrier. We'd be able to do that very easily, I think, if we were to go to one of the several workshops. There's that large workshop there. That was just to the left of our home. We didn't really look anywhere around here. These are those cloned areas where you got like chapel beds. They're like an apartment complex type of thing. Let's just go to deployment. I'm guessing someone will be, yeah, protective custody. These are all protective custody. Okay, and staff only. These are all shared. What's that one there? That's like it's like a prison type of thing. Okay. Also got, I've just realised, minus 7 million. Okay, and is it all perimeter wall around the outside? Yes, it is. So, yeah, I do think this is intentionally, like it is. So, like, oh, look, it's just open. So you look at it thinking, I'll break out around this way. But if we check out the patrols, we've got, there's loads of patrols. But no one's assigned to them. There's no one assigned to them. Everything's unlocked. How curious. It does feel like something's going wrong. Like, this should be open. Like, if I lock that open, will the prison just work? I don't know. But as I said, experimental, not my place anyway. My concern is getting out of the facility, and we managed to do it. Would this have been more difficult if there was some doggo patrols? Yes, indeed. Metal detector over here would certainly help out. I'm not saying a metal detector before every single cell or in them. That would be a bit ridiculous. But I do think going around here, smashing open that door is very possible. The tunneling, obviously, we've done that. If we were to be even closer to the edge here, then tunneling out that way would be very easily done. Have we have anything set? No, these are, yeah, not set on for the doggo patrols. Either way, a very interesting design. I do appreciate the effort that's gone into, you know, the sort of townscape of it. But, yeah, that's been a bit of Prison Architect Escapes. I really like the sort of houses, the individual houses. And we have done town prisons before, and you've got like your church there, right next to a helipad. The fact that there's so many helipads, if we were to check out actually, what would it be? Deliveries? Yeah, it's all been set up. So certain things come in different areas, so that would be just visitors, would it be? Don't know. Transport. Yeah, there you go. So just civilians. That's what we expected there. Either way, I don't think I even had a look much around this left-hand side bit. Oh, no, we did. We skirted all the way around, and then I got caught after smashing stuff around here. And then, yeah, so I didn't actually see this sort of middle bit here where you've got chapels and security and showers, the prison, jail, police station type thing. Anyway, as always, link in the description if you want to check this out yourself. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions, let me know in the comments. And as always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.